set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. At their own 21-yard line. Hurts throwing right away. Wilson's got it complete. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
Hey, Silver. Great.
Here's Hurts to throw. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. So the completion good for 6 yards. And this will wind up big, a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Great.
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And he is going to have an Eagles first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. Didn't get it by much, but bottom line got the first down. Avoiding that 3 and out, how vital is that on the first drive?
To me, it's like the first round of a boxing match. You know, it may not mean much right then and there, but you'd rather not lose it, right? So you want to go ahead and get it, kind of establish something early, and hope it can carry through.
And he slings one that's incomplete.
That open man that time, they end up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
No touch.
Barkley, inside handoff. Down the numbers. There he goes. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley. 67 yards. And the Eagles will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. So Prescott to the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. The first carry now. This is Williams. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
Yeah! They're going to 53. Wide 8. 26.
They run it again with Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Now a 3rd and 6. Here's Prescott. Open man, the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And already down 7-0 after the touchdown a minute ago, so a 3-and-out here would not be ideal for them. Nice job finding his receiver there, and they get the first down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Yeah, here we go. I take 4-8.
Throwing, Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb, 67 yards. And the Cowboys respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Aubrey good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And good coverage defensively. They wouldn't let him get ahead of steam going, and he'll be brought down at the 15. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
That's good.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
These two teams all tied after one. On first down, he'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught by Bigsby. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll make it second down.
63.
And Hurts going to move him around. Throwing again on second down. Hurts throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Open man, right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Boy, everything clicking on this drive. He's 4 for 4 now, and that throw, maybe the best of the bunch. This offense is really humming, and they pick up another first down.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 6. They'll run it again with Barkley. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Hurts. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Eagles have taken the lead.
They went 5 wide in that offensive set. And racing, going 3 wide is a big deal. To go 5, how about the way that they finish things off?
Did you just fit a race car reference into the game?
Zoom, zoom. How about the way that you play? When you go 5 wide, that means you're going fast now.
Zoom, zoom indeed. Elliott now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
4th down, Prescott. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Play action. Here's Hurts. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only 1st down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as strong running gets them to the 9-yard line.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Elliott on for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Eagles 21, Cowboys 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark it down at the 39. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I take one.
Prescott now. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 43.
First down.
Kill.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll throw again. Prescott. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
This is caught inside the 15. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
We're going to 53. Yeah! 26.
Here's Prescott. And did he get the feet down? Yes! Touchdown! C.D. Lamb as the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, they'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Over the middle, brought in by Dotson. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Hey, 73. Good. Hey, 180. Count them, Yanni. Hey.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Complete. Smith has it. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
That's another Cowboys first down. First and 10.
Now Prescott.
7-yard line.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Everyone's eyes go to him when he nears the end zone, and that includes the coverage. He took away the easy throwing lanes and forced the high throw.
Now Prescott. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. That is caught. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Prescott. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Give that sack to Nakobe Dean.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on first and goal. But that close to the goal line, it still definitely hurts.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They give him a dozen on the pitch and catch, but now they're up against a third and goal.
Kill! Yeah! What do you think?
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. George Pickens from a yard out. And the Cowboys are back within a score. Aubrey good with the PAT. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Kickoff for the Cowboys.
And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. But, Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Running again with Barkley on second down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Just a yard in the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense.
Silver.
Throwing is Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A first down and then some. 36 yards.
That's good for an Eagles first down. A gain of 36 yards. First down.
Here's a give to Barkley. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 33 yards. And the Eagles are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. And let's not forget he had the receiving touchdown earlier. Now a trio of rushing touchdowns. Quite a performance.
Diversification, that's all you can talk about. His ability to do everything leaves him on the field on every down on offense because you can hand it to him as we've seen. What'd you say, 3 rushing touchdowns? And, of course, throw it to him where he's caught 1 as well.
Elliott good on the extra point. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott now to kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. Well, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
And that, nearly picked off. But would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's second down.
Yeah, here we go. At 41.
To throw is Prescott. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Prescott to throw it. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Hey, kill! Here go 46.
To the air again, Prescott. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Looking to throw, Prescott. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Then we're going to 53. Yeah, here we go. I think. What do you think?
Prescott from the gun on third. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Kevontae Turpin, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. All right, so the Cowboys will go for 2 here. And he'll get in for the 2 points, and in so doing, cut the deficit to 2 points. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. Oh, and some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. at the line. This Philly offense set to go. And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score. But bottom line, they are still on top with the football. And a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A. Here's Hurts to throw. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go. Trimmer, trimmer, trimmer.
Now Hurts changing up the play.
Crowd left Yeti. Hey, Silver, Silver, Silver.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Good, check. 180, 180. Miami.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
63, 63, 63. Crowd left Yeti. Hey.
Now back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. He's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays.
Trimmer. Go Silver, ready?
Back to throw here. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll look to throw. That is intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. And my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I've just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception. Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield,
Their job is to go ahead and get low, almost getting into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Williams going to get it again on second down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take. All right,
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. And they are able to spike it, cutting it close, but 2 seconds left on the clock. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So on is their kicker, and it's down to this. 2 seconds on the clock, this for the win. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And it'll be a good time in Big D tonight. The Cowboys